speed. Tell me speed. Speed. Oh yeah. Go.
Alright, that's it. Settle down.
And guys, tomorrow we're gonna have some fun. Okay. We're gonna have fun. Oh yeah. But for right now,
Can I start the string, please?
I'm gonna take a great
You might as well sugar crush your way to the bathroom. I see some snot coming out of your nose. Go get some tissue. Or get some tissue up there. Welcome everyone to part 2 of Ghost Recon Wildlands Redeployed NarcoRoad. This is Jaden X1 along and my hyperactive nephew King Jojo.
Hyper! I'm a hyper bunny! Yum, yum, yum! Yum!
Nephew? Get your daggone nose out the camera! You'll have to forgive my nephew. He just chalked down. He Hey, go, nephew, just stop. Just stop. He kinda he drunk a little too much of my favorite soda, which is called Coca-Cola. We just finished sword lessons. I'm gonna have to get him a better sword, but at any lightsaber sword, I mean. But at any given event, settle down, nephew. Yeah, well, that's what happens when you move too much. I keep telling you about that. Don't sit on the charger, and be careful with your foot on my headset.
Where's the outlet right now?
The other socket, other side.
No, it's not gonna reach.
It's not gonna. Alright, come on, boy.
Some more of that Coca-Cola. Did it plug something? Because literally, like,
Alright, get your cup.
Hey, Johnny boy.
Yeah, hi, viewer. I'll get to you in a minute. Go and sit down.
Hi, I'm a hyper bunny.
Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of. Oh, you know what, nephew? Better yet, put this up. Put that up. Or put it somewhere. Ah. Jeez.
Anthony said hello.
Tell him I said what's up. Nephew, will you sit down? Alright, well, let's see who it is. Zonky, what's up? Good to see you. Tell Anna I said what's up. Alright. So, me and my nephew practically finished doing lightsaber lessons, and the contest was for every 3 hits he get, I pour him a cup of Coca-Cola. I pour him some Coca-Cola on his cup with ice in it. So he pretty much earned that, but at the same time, he's already cooling off from all the hyperactive energy that he still has.
We're still gonna have those plans for tomorrow.
Yeah, well, I gotta get you a better saber. Will you get your foot off my daggone arm?
It feels like a squishy.
No.
It feels so good.
Don't ever say that to a guy. What's wrong with you?
Sportsy A.
Sock, what's up? I'll join the party in a minute. You're going upstairs in a minute. I don't mind you doing all that, nephew. Just
What
keep...
party?
The party Brandon done set up. I thought you were in it. Brandon just started a party right now,
Brandon.
Yeah, Brandon. So let's see what other activities.
Brandon's not on.
He's not? So then why is he... Oh, boy. Well, let... Alright. Well, at any case... In that case, I'll probably join the party tomorrow then.
Well,
Right.
I gotta go, but nice seeing you.
Nice seeing you, Zomky. Alright, but before I go any further, let's see if I can join the party. Okay. Never mind then. Apparently Brandon just closed the party thing off. Alright. So as soon as I reach the chopper, then we'll probably head over to... Probably gonna head up here to collect this. And then head over up here to do some of these challenges. So what did y'all think of part 1 without the camera? What do you guys think of part 1 of this without the camera? Do y'all prefer the camera or without the camera when it comes to this?
I like both.
Oh, you like both. Alright, that's what's up. Alright, so today I'm going to try this with the camera on, and if probably the rest of the streams of this, then it's probably going to be camera. But the reason why I wanted the camera off is because... Oh, shit. Stand by. I think I'm about to crash. Oh! Oh, I'm being shot at by two. Woo! Oh, come on! No! Whew. I think I just dodged 3 missiles. I dodged 3. Uh-oh. Oh, come on. I'm almost there, daggone it. Uh-oh. Oh! Ha! 4 missiles. 4 missiles. I just dodged 4 missiles. It's a miracle. I'm alive. I'm alive. I'm alive. Oh my gosh. I just dodged 4 SAM-sighted missiles. Booyah. Freaking booyah. Now, I'm gonna land somewhere near the base. Actually, I'm gonna land right... Oh, no. Yeah, get that out of my sight. Of course. Of course. They would put the daggone jammers up here.
Sniper up in the tower.
Oh, there's the jammer. And there's the sniper.
Top of the tower. I can't see squat. My drone's being jammed.
Got you.
Shooting games.
I don't think that other sniper is going to be a problem yet.
Helicopters.
I don't know where that other sniper's at, but I'll keep an eye out for him. Where are you? I don't think he ain't up here. Oh, wait, wait. Ah, there you are. Gotcha.
Got another tango.
Hmm? What the heck was that? Uh-oh.
Yo.
What's up? What's up, what's up, what's up? Alright, first off, give me a minute. Alright, I'll turn this off.
Hi, John. And I need to get under these covers here, because it's kind of cold.
Wow. And secondly, I'm gonna access. Well, actually, never mind. Never mind. Brandon, what's up? Brandon, I was trying to join your party, but you kind of closed it off.
Sup.
JP, what's up?
Yeah, I know I'm on now, so you can join. Hey JP.
Jenny's over here.
Oh, an old classmate of yours just was here. All right, so I'm currently about to join Brandon. Stand by. Yeah, what's up? The person that starts with an M, who? The second person you just said.
Sup, Brandon?
Oh, okay. And JP said, "What's up?" back. I don't mind it today. I don't mind it. Actually, I just my channel's not monetized.
Oh,
And why is
yeah.
that?
Hey, JP. Because I know I'm probably about to get on. Not gonna know I'm probably about to get into some shit.
Oh.
Like playing Injustice 2 or God of War. Which one, I don't know which one I want to do yet. Actually, God of War. Because there's a lot of things that I have going on in God of War right now.
Actually, God of War would be the best option for you because Ragnarok comes out this year. So you might. Yeah, so you might as well.
Sony is really petty now.
Yeah, Sony is really petty now.
They kind of are. No, no ifs, ands, or buts about that. They're getting kind of
Oh
petty.
yeah, Sony has always been petty just a little bit.
We're about to die. I repeat, we are about to die.
But now it's probably about to get worse.
Ouch, miss.
Why is that?
Because with every year it gets worse. That I know for certain. As the owner of the 3 major console brands, Nintendo, Sony, and Microsoft, shit always hits the fan when we get brand new content. Oh, this reminds me.
What?
Have you done a God of War 4 stream yet?
The current one with his son in it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was decades ago. It's on my channel.
It would not be decades ago, but I'm about to check if it is on your channel.
It is.
I just
yeah, because I need to form a playlist. Somebody either between James or somebody in our community
They
was
really
talking about
trying
that.
to stop Microsoft
Yeah,
from
you
getting
really do need to
Sony.
start making a playlist for all your vids, because like you try, because I started scrolling trying to look to see if you have any, right? Like 0 playlists, so I gotta scroll. Who that in the background?
My nephew.
Ah, Jojo. Are you gonna stream Batman Gotham Knights when it comes out?
That depends. Do I have a PlayStation 5?
You don't need it. I don't think.
Actually, I do. It's exclusively for the PlayStation 5.
Oh no, you played God of War 3.
Yeah, I did.
Well, that was 6 months ago. I gotta keep scrolling.
Oh, it's down there. It's down there.
I got eyes on the sniper.
Dang, that dude fell off the. He fell off the tower.
I still can't wait till you start shooting Breakpoint.
Oh, we all are. Why do you think I'm playing? Huh?
Oh, that's the reason why you're playing NarcoRoad.
Yeah, so that I can get it over with to well, you know, to prep for next year.
Yeah. On the other though, I'm not even gonna lie, JP. It would just be so much better if everyone could just agree Instead of like, oh, well, I gotta have this and you gotta have that. Just agree, please.
Plus, they are also trying to stop games
Yeah.
from going on Game Pass.
Well,
Why are they doing that, I wonder?
Kill him, kill him, kill him. Right on.
some stupid reason.
Hello. Go, quick.
Then JP is right. They are being petty.
Sony's always been petty.
Yeah, well, I didn't think they'd be this petty, though.
But I mean, Sony has also always had the better consoles.
Yeah, they have the better consoles, but probably doesn't know how to use them.
Sony also has made multiple cameras, recorders, speakers. Sony is the better mogul compared to Microsoft because Microsoft is just devices of electronics. But Sony has been in the game what feels like a lot longer too.
Oh yeah.
Uh-huh.
But at the same time, the way I see it is kind of like I am hardcore Sony, even though I technically started with Nintendo.
Come on, come on. Let's go.
But it's like, it's weird with Sony, because Sony, it's better with a lot of things, right?
Oh, why did I do that?
Oh, black.
Look on my Discord at the news section.
There we go.
Alright.
Kill it too.
What am I trying to... Oh. Trying to figure out which button to press.
But even then, you should do a New Game Plus.
Hope they don't want to mess.
Dan, you should do a New Game Plus version of God of War. I'm talking about the fourth one.
Oh.
You know why?
Why?
Because New Game Plus. Also, why are you using Iron Sights? 1, 2. Because New Game Plus is, bro. New Game Plus is so much more difficult,
Yeah.
but it's so much more enjoyable. You know, I've taken it all the time
Go to the right corner right now.
Yeah.
Kill him, kill him. There we go. Get away from him. Get away from him. Kill this rifle right here. Die. That's what you get.
Drag out.
Get out of here.
Sony is
Yeah, you
about
better
the money
move
that is
away.
all.
Get back here. You're not healing them today.
Yeah, they're always about that, are they?
Your thing's about
Man.
to go down, buddy.
Yeah, Sony is about that money, but for a good reason.
Victory again, man.
Sony's not trying to be like Microsoft's other competitor. Oh, not exactly Microsoft's other competitor, but we can't call it Microsoft's other competitor. And you know who that is?
What's that?
Apple.
Huh.
Because Apple, something that Apple always does with their phone screens, right?
Yeah.
Is they make them thinner. They make their phone screens thinner than what they got it from.
Eh.
That's the reason why Apple screens break so easily.
Yeah.
Recon.
And
Yeah.
that will always be funny to me.
They don't
Because people rag on Samsung for everything else.
Isn't
Mm,
it bad?
they really do.
This scene will always be like, what the fuck is this magic that this woman is doing?
Ah. Bro, this thing's not working.
Also,
Shooting game.
What's that?
I have a question. Who do you think will win? Master Chief or Kratos?
Ooh, boy.
No, serious
dang.
question for everybody in chat. Master Chief or Kratos? Who do you think is winning?
Dang. You got me there.
The device is working.
I would go as far as saying Master Chief, but then
While
there's
Chief is strong, Kratos is another level of strong.
yeah. That's why I was gonna say Master Chief, but Kratos would tear him apart.
First of all, Kratos is opening multiple doors that were meant to be opened by people who were giants, all by using his pure strength. That's the first thing. Second thing, Kratos does a lot more feats like killing nothing but all the Greek gods in the world.
Obviously.
And then he kills 2 more gods in the 4th game. Then can't forget he killed the Titans in the other games.
Yeah.
God of War 3 and the games before that. And guess what?
What?
You know what Kratos is gonna do in the next game?
What are they gonna do in the next?
Fight Thor, and we finna win.
Yeah, but to my disappointment, Thor looked like he's gonna be a midget.
Long time no see.
The Ace, Thor's only gonna be like what, 5 feet tall?
And youngin, they're gonna put the kind of Thor that looks like a daggone midget. And long time no see, viewer. I would get to you, but
J Vibes.
Who? J Vibes.
Shooting games.
J Vibes. It has been a long time. What's up with you, buddy? How you been? Ah, why am I still jammed?
But you know, Kratos will forever be stronger than Master Chief.
Good, I just got my YouTube logo.
The only thing that Chief has on
That's
Kratos is the fact that Chief has ranged weaponry. You know that, right?
Who?
Like you know that if Chief decided that he was gonna fight Kratos using the beam sword,
yeah,
Kratos would win.
Kratos would win.
Yes.
I mean,
Kratos was seen regenerating from magic attacks. Remember?
Magic
yeah. That was cast by the gods. Kratos has walked hell multiple times and survived every time.
Yeah, but he been through hell like what, twice already?
Actually, more than that.
Oh dang!
People have made it a point to have Kratos do things like, open giant doors, or decide, you know what? For no reason other than because I fucking can, I'm going to kill gods, walk through hell, and do more.
Yeah, pretty much. And Vibes, I'm doing good, buddy.
Hi, Vibes.
Yeah, my nephew just said hi.
Man, babes, I can hear JoJo, so they can probably hear him.
Alright. But yeah, I'm doing well, Vibes.
Watch Sony tell Marvel we don't need your service no more.
That's all true about. I'm not gonna lie. That's all true about Sony,
especially in terms of the Avengers.
But I want to point out. Now this is a little bit in defense of Sony. They could do better with a different Spider-Man, in my opinion. This is coming from somebody who has watched Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man and Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man.
Yeah, I've watched.
There's that version of Spider-Man, one that was already an adult, right?
Uh-huh.
That's something easy to work with. Working with Tom Holland and have to do Spider-Man things with Venom stuff, it's different because it's harder to do because Marvel already has the rights for it and Marvel's moving in a different direction. It's like Fox and how Fox had the mutants.
With all their money, the cartel would make a nice.
The mutants were quite literally. The mutants were what made Fox movies good. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about.
If we're talking,
Fox's CGI budget for Marvel's for Origins for X-Men's Origins Wolverine.
Yeah.
If they had a better budget, they wouldn't have to use their CGI. The CGI claws would look so much better.
Yeah, and
everything comes down to a budget at the end of the day. And Sony, Well, it's such a big company. They have one problem.
What's that?
You know this?
What?
To make a movie, when they're already, in my mind, splitting their resources, because their resources are getting spread through multiple, I do mean multiple, different parts. Remember, they pull some of their resources into making all their consoles. Some into making other things like, I don't know, audio, speakers, systems, and everything like that. They have to move with all that money that they're spending and the sales that they're making to a certain degree. It's hard for Sony to try to be good with everything. But that's just my opinion.
True.
I'm going to tell you this. Once this partnership ends with Marvel, Marvel will stop all Spider-Man comic.
That's probably what's going to end up happening anyway. You saw that comment?
Well, they'll stop all Spider-Man movies, but they aren't stopping comics.
What makes you think that?
Dude, I know Marvel. And there's one thing that they won't do. That is, guess who started the entire? Guess who? Marvel won't kill off Spider-Man because they've already done it. Oh god, I hate doing comics. Marvel's killed off Spider-Man multiple times before. One point, Doc Ock was Spider-Man because he had Peter Parker's body.
Oh yeah, to become Superior Spider. That was in the cartoon series. Ultimate Spider-Man.
But I know the comic version better because I watched a different version of Spider-Man, the series that came out in 2014. Marvel won't kill him off because it's like how they don't kill off every other hero they've ever had. That's a big name. It's either to honor Stan Lee or because they're still gonna make money.
What did he say?
He said they kill off of X-Men.
Oh my god.
X-Men never stays dead, JB. Professor X even said himself, it's like a revolving door. One X-Men dies, boom, another one's back. Or it's a revolving door.
But
X-Men don't stay dead for X-Men don't say dead for good. They never have, they never will. That's my favorite thing about keeping up with Marvel media in the comics. In the movies, they might kill off X-Men. In the movies, they might kill off Spider-Man. But, favorite example, they tried to kill off Wolverine in the comics. Guess what?
What?
Wolverine fought his way through hell, came back, and is now with people again.
Oh yeah.
Yes, see?
You can't kill people off in Marvel comics. In movies, it's easy to kill people off because guess what?
What?
Boom. Death hits all of a sudden. But in the comics, no one's ever dead.
Nobody never is. Unless they're trying to rebuild it or reboot it. That's the problem.
And even then, they've rebooted X-Men before.
I see a second target.
They've rebooted everything before. But guess what?
What?
It's either all going to come back the same, or it's going to come back with brand new little twists here and there.
Which is?
It's never going to be that, we don't know. But it's never going to be completely gone.
Huh.
That's why I want people to understand. Marvel isn't just going to go, oh, we don't need you anymore. Boom.
Yeah, but you also got to think about this. Marvel's already going ham on certain movies that's coming out, starting with Panther for this year, and
well, then maybe, but as I know, and as people know, that's because people want it, and it did at one point happen in the comics, anyways. But give people some time to cool off. Or in some cases, give people some time to relax about everything that was going on. Guess what?
What?
It's gonna be back.
But for
Or
how? I was about to
for
say.
how long?
Yeah.
That we don't know.
Have y'all seen the new The All
But
Strange movie?
I
Jaden?
can tell you this. Notice
What's that?
they
And
always come back.
uh-huh.
I know Jaden has, because you posted that you've seen it, right?
Yes, I did. And yes,
no, I haven't seen it though.
Oh. I have.
And
Uh-huh.
Marvel
I
had
have-
defined that
I
they
do got
couldn't
multiple
get back
things to say.
the X-Men
First of
property
all,
from
don't care about
20th
spoilers.
Century
Second thing, I don't care.
Fox. That Marvel stopped
yeah,
all publication
that
of all X-Men comics.
That definitely happened. But, like that, it happened. But when they got the property back, it was back. And plus, that time happened, they also couldn't get Fantastic Four back. Marvel couldn't get a lot of things back. That's the reason why that's the reason why Iron Man was such a gamble. That's the reason why a lot of things were such a gamble. But it's back now, and they're still gonna keep producing stuff for it. That's what I know. Some people might say I'm putting too much faith in Marvel, which might be true. But we don't know, and we will never know until, well, it happens.
Yep.
So, yeah.
Yeah, man. I don't know. With all these new Marvel movies coming out, including Thunderbolts,
And I Am
Groot, along with other set of TV show movies coming out that's based off of Marvel. One of them is She-Hulk. One of the and the other half might be the Daredevil joint, seeing as though there's there's not much of a rumor, but somewhat of a leak of what's his name making an appearance in She-Hulk.
So
the kid is smart.
So you want to know what my opinion is?
Yeah, he is. My nephew's smart. Very smart.
Alright, look, y'all wanna know my opinion real quick?
Can do the stories for X-Men and Fox.
If Marvel was
X-Men
stretching themselves so thin, yeah, they did that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like, if Marvel would stop selling everything and stop stretching themselves so thin, like they're frequent to do, and just kept all their properties, kept making comic books of these properties, and kept making movies for these properties, they wouldn't have that problem. Marvel keeps stretching themselves too thin every time.
That's because they want to beat the competition, is what that is.
But there isn't that much competition for superhero movies going out right now. People might say DC. DC isn't much of a competition because we don't have anything coming out from DC right now.
Yeah.
With how little we have coming out from every other superhero genre, Marvel's easily top of the charts.
Yeah, they are.
Marvel by itself was bad, maybe just a little bit. But Marvel, back when they didn't have Disney backing them, made actually good movies.
Yes.
And after a while, when they started having Disney backing them up, a lot of their movies just didn't hit the same for me.
How's that?
Iron Man released the same year I was born.
Oh, dang.
I was a year old when Iron Man 2 came out.
Dang.
I was 3 years old. I was either 3 or 4 years old, or maybe I was either 3 or 4 years old when Iron Man 3 came out. Alright?
Uh-huh. What?
Fit Disney's narrative.
Yep.
Well,
go ahead.
That's just what I'm saying though, because me knowing DC a lot, I literally have 2 DC comic books sitting in front of me right now. They won't be able to do what they need to do.
Because
first, this might be spoiling a comic book for you, but I don't think But I'm just gonna give you the synopsis of the story, and I'm gonna tell you to go pick it up at your local comic book store if you want to read it.
Mm-hmm.
DC Comics, Batman, 3 Jokers. It's a story about how Joker, there was never one person. There's always multiple Jokers.
Yeah.
And the first Joker was a failed comedian. Couldn't make a living for his family, and basically his wife hid from him by using the help of the police. And this story, it's sad. Multiple people get Jokerized, killed, and even worse. And discussions of things that Joker has done is just too dark for Disney. People might ask how I say that, but Disney's covering Marvel, because Disney isn't covering Marvel the way Marvel was. Disney is covering Marvel how they deem it to be.
How they deemed it.
How I've noticed is also Disney ruins almost every franchise it touches.
Oh.
First example, Star Wars.
Yeah.
Y'all can go watch back the sequel movies, and I can tell you exactly what they did wrong. There's multiple parts in the sequels where people got hit by lightsabers. Yeah, it is. But well, how I see it and how this is the truth
spotting another tango.
of what I know is that Warner Brothers used to be able to
Diversion is working.
Warner Brothers used to be able to do good for it, but they can't do good. They cast the wrong actors. Pattinson was horrible for Batman. He should have stayed with Twilight. Another thing that Warner Brothers is also horrible at is live action movies. All of their best hits, believe it or not, guess what they were?
What?
Animated. I should know. I have Batman the Animated Series on DVD.
Well,
all of Warner Brothers' best hits have always been and will forever be animated. Because Warner Brothers started out as an animated company.
Nah, but I think Robertson, in my opinion, did a fantastic job as Batman.
No, he did not. Oh God, Jaden, I might ruin this. I might ruin Pattinson Batman for you. I might not. Oh God, here's the first problem that we had. You know what?
Okay, what's that?
Batman wouldn't let anyone hit him.
Well, they let everybody.
There's multiple points in the movie where Pattinson got his shit rocked just a little bit because he let someone hit him on purpose to try to prove that he was invulnerable. The people who do that is Punisher in Marvel. Batman doesn't let anyone hit him. He's 5 steps ahead. Enigma would have never been able to hide his identity from Batman if it was the real Batman and not Pattinson Batman. Batman would figure out his identity and will put him in bars before he could get out the words, "Solve this, detective."
The diversion is working.
There's multiple moments in the movies, in the Pattinson movies, in the Batman, where that wasn't the real Batman. Warner Brothers screwed up because they took critic from people who don't know nothing about Batman and multiple other scenarios. Until then, I can list off time and time again where there was great examples of this. The Arkham games.
Oh man!
Arkham games were the best games, and no cap. If they had gone to use that, for example, instead of doing what they want with Batman, that movie would have been successful. That's the first thing. Second thing is, what's another one? Oh, I don't know. Batman the Animated Series. Batman Beyond. What else? Batman Return of the Joker. Well, excuse me, Batman Beyond Return of the Joker. A lot of these animated series of Batman that I'm mentioning were all good because here's something they had in common.
What they have in common?
They knew how to touch Batman. They knew how to make Batman because they read the comics and they paid attention. That's what makes it easy to do that is you pay attention, you actually listen to the comics and everything else in between. If you don't do that, you can't make a good Batman movie.
Not gonna lie, Brandon. I thought you was about to say Batman Beyond: Return of the Joker was bad because we about to. Well, we was about to fight if you about to say that. We're about to fight.
I grew up watching Batman Beyond on road trips. I grew up watching Batman Beyond every Saturday morning. I watched Batman the Animated Series on road trips.
Yeah, same here.
I would never slander the B-Man.
There we. All right.
Slander of Batman is not approved in this area. It's only approved when there's people out here who think Batman's overrated. Also, real quick, I got a question for you.
What's that?
Now, this is a question for everybody else in the chat.
Come on. Yeah,
what's
go
a
ahead.
superhero in recent media who catches flack, but who catches way too much flack?
I have no. What's that?
Do you know what the example is here?
What's that?
Batman. Because people rag on Batman for no-kill rules and everything else in between, and forcing morals on other heroes. But these heroes do the exact same thing all the fucking time, and no one says jack shit.
Oh shit! I'm dead. Whoa! Oh, I'm so dead. Oh, that was horrible like crap.
Because I have an example for heroes that do the exact same thing that Batman does.
Oh yeah.
You know who that is? Superman.
Mm-hmm.
Superman doesn't approve of Batman's methods.
Why?
Because he deems Batman too violent.
Wow.
Superman seems to forget not everyone has godlike powers like you, which means that I can be as reckless as I want. Batman's forced to take precautions like this because he doesn't have godlike powers. Batman is as human as the rest of us. Superman sees himself as a human when he seems to forget a lot of times. Notice?
What?
Superman is literally an alien. If he wasn't raised by humans, then this would not have happened.
Well, this stream is about to turn into a podcast.
Because no, it's not. We can save that for when you want to start a podcast channel in your Discord and get people in for talks.
You know what? That wouldn't be a bad idea. Because guess who?
If you have a screen, and if your phone has a screen recorder, then it's something that you can easily do. Because you could actually record your screen using some form of media, and bam, look at that. Now we have a podcast all for your channel.
And I'm not disputing that idea because that sounded like a great idea. But here's the reason why this stream is about to turn into a podcast. Invite Vader 71.
I have a question. Did he hit you up on Discord and tell me to do it?
No, he practically sent multiple invites while I'm streaming. So yeah, he wants a piece of this conversation.
I cannot. There he is.
All right
then. I did. Let's see what we get out of this discussion. I hope we get yes.
Yeah. Because I know you. You ready to get started?
We about to get into some shit. Alright.
Good.
How are you, man? Yes. Alright. Oh, you know, that's obvious. That's obvious.
That's very obvious. True.
Yeah.
Ah, yeah.
Oh, hell, you can't forget Jared Leto tried to get in on the joke and tried to make the joke. Oh, look at this. Morbius 2, a sequel. Like, boy, you know your movie ain't about to get no sequel. That shit was trash in the box office.
All right, so before we can get into this conversation further, to everyone who's watching this, I'd like to introduce you to my good friend JP the Dude, aka Vader71, who's all things Marvel and DC, and he has a channel of his own. Go check him out. You will not regret it. So by all means, gentlemen, continue.
All right.
Continue.
Yeah. That was some bullshit.
Just spotted one with submachine guns. I got eyes on a generator.
Well, they're back now, but yeah. Well, I mean, true. And the weird thing is, I noticed is that, like, when they started, like, when Marvel started, I think re-releasing more X-Men stuff, right? It was like, I think it was like 2009, 2010, or like 2015. They started coming back with more X-Men stuff. Like, we had X-Force Adventures, which, if you want to go, shit, I really want to plug the guy who I watch for all my comic book stuff, because I can't actually get a lot of comic books. But first, Jane, did you find me plugging him?
I heard. I was just talking to my nephew.
Yeah, you gonna be plugging the guy first, or
MacGyver?
No, the guy who I watch for all my comic book shit.
Oh, well, by all means, go ahead.
You can go check out his channel at The Comic Historian on YouTube. And basically, yeah. So you already know what I'm about to say. Bro, Dark X-Force, he can't like X-Force was a bomb to look at when Benny like chomped it down. But I wonder how Marvel would handle putting X-Force into the comics and into the movies. I believe you. No, I believe you because first of all, they got a bigger budget. Second of all, it's their franchise. True. Really? $1 billion in the box office. True. That is a solid point. Oh shit! Wait a minute, I'm in the middle of a fight. I kind of wish I wasn't playing God of War while we were discussing this shit. True. I mean, Black Panther also had a good lead. And also, Avengers is a fucking excellent.
Oh, I can't go.
True. True. That's a definite. I think now this is just my personal stuff because I actually really like the original couple movies that Sony put out for like for Spider-Man, right? Sony was good to a certain degree. Certain degree. Yeah, now that feels obvious looking back at it, because I already know Sam Raimi. I think Sam Raimi, he directed the Tobey Maguire movies, and guess what? Fucking masterpieces. What?
I got eyes on an air defense system. The diversion.
Yes.
Thanks, Santa Blanca.
I'm so happy because what some people don't understand is that if you don't understand the source material, which is why I personally say that Warner Brothers kind of fucked up with Pattinson and that in the Batman movie. If you don't understand the source material, it's true, but
Got something in there. Checking it out. Christ.
he
Saw
was,
that?
and Keaton was the fucking bomb as Batman. Keaton was the excellent Batman.
What the fuck?
Fucking Christopher Nolan? Oh no, he didn't play that. He didn't play Batman, but he was the one who I think directed movies. Beginning that of the training, yeah. So I think we have different opinions on Affleck Batman, but that's just because when I think Batman, right? Affleck definitely doesn't pop into mind for a couple things, and that was the fucking guns. I could understand if that was Flashpoint, right? But in Batman vs Superman, that little scene that they did where Batman was going through fucking branding people and he was shooting guns. What in the bloody fuck was that?
Well,
I hope that's what that was. I really do, because I swear to God, if it was something that was that bad to make Batman break his entire rule of, oh, you know, I don't fucking use guns, then we have problems.
Bowman, we've a visual on the client.
Nice. We'll track him and
They
drop
do,
on him the
and that's the reason why I really hope that it was desperate for Batman. It wasn't like some, oh, well, I'm using guns because I can. I really hope it was a moment of, okay, I'm using guns because I need to. If I don't, humanity is fucking toast.
yeah, that's actually. Oh, go ahead. Now, I was gonna say on the part of Ben Affleck's Batman. That's actually the first time I've ever seen Batman use guns in the what was it, the Batman versus Superman movie y'all was just talking about. So
that wasn't my personal first time seeing Batman use guns because, well, you see, I am a connoisseur of Batman media, yes. So I have seen Batman use majority of weapons. At one point, the Flashpoint universe is a thing. Yeah. Thomas Wayne, the Batman, to use fucking guns because, well, yeah, no, my wife is now my Joker, and my son died because this guy didn't decide that he should have shot me or my wife instead. So now I have problems. Or another example, Batman 3000, Batman of the future. He also used firearms, but that's also because he was a clone of Batman. He wasn't the actual Batman.
I'm about to say.
Then we also have another thing is in Batman Beyond. The reason why Batman stopped being Batman because he was forced to use a gun, but that's because of underlying health conditions like heart issues.
Oh.
There was a lot of times where Batman had to resort to using guns. But a lot of these moments were because he had some issues like, oh, well, heart issues, or I'm not the Batman that you know. I'm a much different Batman, and it would do you well to pay me my respects. Yep. 8 years old. Oh, no, no. Yeah. Oh, yeah, no. That was obvious. But, you can't forget, there's also a lot of things that happen. Because, now, this is me knowing the history of Joker and a little bit more Batman, because I just read the comic book Batman 3 Jokers. Batman Sure, he didn't go through a lot of things like therapy, as he should have. But the reason why his parents died was even more petty. It was a guy with a gun who was angry and bitter at the world and saw the Waynes and thought, they aren't doing anything with their fucking will. They're just sitting on their ass all day, living fine with amazing food and drinks. And the Carmines, yeah, that there's a reason why I don't believe that. And you know why? Because if they were involved with the Carmines, here's one thing the Carmines didn't do.
Oh,
you know
what
was? Carmines didn't look out for everybody else. Carmines looked out for their own, right? The Waynes. Yeah. Even though they should have had a lot of bad things to say about the Waynes, because the Waynes were doing a lot of things that could have made them very, very in trouble. But here's the reason why I think the Carmines didn't say anything about the Waynes, and you know why? It's hard to say anything about good people who have had this wealth since Gotham was just forming, and who have only used this wealth to help better Gotham, even if Gotham is a shit show.
Frag out. Get some.
True, because the more Gotham was a better place, the more the Carmines had nothing to worry about. That was the only reason. But, like, can we just take this quick second and agree? GCPD wasn't doing jack shit. No, I was about to say, can we take this quick second and agree? GCPD wasn't doing jack shit anyways.
Yeah, yeah, I can agree to that. I can agree to that.
GCPD was full of fucking corrupt cops before Gordon stepped in.
Frag out.
Jim, as a young lieutenant, was being a good person. And when he became commissioner, he tried to be an even better person. Now, what I've seen from the animated series is that people like Harvey Bullock, and things like that, they were the scum of the GCPD. Because until Jim and later on Batman got to them, they didn't care. And they never cared. They didn't care until Jim or Batman got there, and that was when they really was like, oh shit, we're really fucked up, aren't we? But it's also...
Can you clear your throat?
Maybe. And if they do, I only have one question. How are they going to handle things like Batman, the Long Halloween, Batman, the Three Jokers,
Oh,
the Hunt
yeah.
storyline, a lot of these other storylines?
Clear your throat.
True. I think, yeah. I think true, but I think the only gripe that I have with Disney putting out things, right? Like, this is a personal gripe of mine, is how sometimes they stray a little bit from the truth. Because I've always been, it's weird to explain. Because when I see things like this, right? It's like with movies, right? If you're gonna put it into an hour 30, hour 40, a 2 hours, 3 hour long segment, right? Could it be the whole truth? Or as much as they deem?
Agreed.
Because here's an example. Hercules, or should I say his actual Greek name, Heracles.
Huh.
His entire origin story is the fucking mess. First one is that his stepmom, Hera, Zeus' wife, she actually fucking hated him. And she tried on multiple occasions to kill him. So, what do we not see in Hercules? At least not a lot of. Hera attempting to murder him. Instead it's Hades. Another thing, they portray Hades like he's some evil person. He isn't. Hades, he didn't asked to be the ruler of the underworld, it's more like him, Poseidon, and Zeus just drew straws. And it was.
Why can't you do this?
Yeah, like you get what I'm saying. It's like if Disney could give me like, if Disney could kind of make it.
Not even inside the game.
If Disney could make it educational, right?
That's true.
And not just a fun movie that kids like laugh at and look at, right?
Mm-hmm.
If they could make it educational and still try to stay away from the really heavy subjects, I think JP, I think you know exactly what I'm talking about when I say that. Greek mythology is the fucking nightmare. Yeah, we were trained. Oh yeah, definitely. Because that'd be giving a man a control of the two biggest franchises out there. And that they can't do that.
Got eyes on an air defense system.
What? Did you just leave
The diversion is working. Thanks, Santa Blanca.
Yeah. Yeah, that. Yeah.
Join me. Please stay inside the game.
Yo, we got bank. True. And here's my only question though. Where are the Australians going to?
Well,
Besides the
Air
obvious.
defense system. Sniper up.
No, I was talking about besides the obvious, like charities and such. Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like besides the obvious and the more movies that we got, what else is it going to? But yeah, and
The diversion is working. Thanks, Santa Blanca.
wait. You're a Superman fan?
You know, hey, you know what, guys? You know what, guys? Seeing as though we're on the subject of Superman, what do you think of the upcoming Black Adam movie starring The Rock?
The Rock.
Oh. Look. Yeah, he is. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, and I will say is that where I'm coming from with like all these new like projects springing up, right? Where I'm coming from is that my entire childhood was just straight up animated DC shit, right? So when I think Batman, right, or when I think Superman, it's hard not to see them in a certain way for me. Like with the Batman that I'm more familiar with comic Batman now, but you know,
Eyes on an air defense system.
animated Batman will still be my start.
Diversion is working. Thanks, Santa Blanca.
Batman was this man who had logic behind what he did, right? And in my mind, the reason what makes Superman so hard to relate to for me personally, right? Not the fact that he lives in Kansas, because my family comes from because like the starts of my family is from the country. Not Kansas, but North Carolina. But it's that it's a man, right, with all of this godlike power. But then he disagrees with the methods of a man who doesn't have superpowers.
I'll join you in Roblox.
Let's do some dusting.
Like that. What? John, look, it's Dora the Explorer. I want to show a picture of Dora the Explorer.
Oh yeah, no.
Take a picture of Dora the Explorer.
No, Superman doesn't have to do that because guess what? Everyone's scared shitless of him anyways. The reason... See, we have an example of this, and you know what it's called? Homelander from The Boys. I call it an example. Brightburn too, but I'm just gonna say, and do this. If it was a fight between every Superman knockoff with the original, Superman, Homelander, Brightburn, and Omni-Man, do you know who would last longest out of all of them? No, but do you know who would last longer in a fight against Superman? Omni-Man. You know why? Look, Homelander can't fight for shit. Homelander can't fight for jack shit. So, you already know. You don't know why.
You better not fall or I'm gonna get you. If I'm gonna tickle you.
Oh,
yeah.
Not a lot actually.
Not a lot, definitely.
At least in my mind, it's not a lot. But unless we're also talking about the animated movies too, like we're talking about like every movie. Oh, live action. Not a lot because first it was Zod. And then like yeah, Zod and Doomsday. And while I like the Doomsday storyline for the comics and everything,
At least wait.
for the movie, it's much more entertaining to have Lex Luthor because it's not a slugfest between Kryptonians with a whole bunch of collateral damage, and it's not even it's not even a fight between a slugfest between a creature that was made to destroy the entire universe. And a goddamn Kryptonian who could do the exact same. It's a matter over mind versus matter. What? Oh god, yes, please. I want to see that too. And people, even though I am a hardcore Batman fan, right? My personal reason for wanting to see it is because I want to see how would Superman react to a man who enslaves multiple worlds and deciding because you can't enslave Krypton, might as well kill it.
Hey, I'm getting dragged. Wait a minute, we're next to each other.
You can, yeah. Obviously, and I as a fan of Batman, right? I like Superman on a little bit of a lower level than Batman, but that's because there are parallels. There are similar parallels almost, right? One has to be prepared for anything. One never knows what's going to happen when it's going to happen. The other one?
Time to go.
Nothing can harm himself for a $70,000 glowing green rock.
Oh, yeah.
I asked Pacatari to send us a vehicle.
That shit's unstoppable. Wait, what about the Red Sun? Wait, no, what about the Red Sun? What about the Red Sun?
You good.
Damn! Aw, shit. That's a problem. That's a problem.
Let's go.
Yeah. Oh, there's also Superboy Prime too.
I got two box. Let's go.
Yeah. Because Superman doesn't age anymore. Superboy Prime.
Got green.
And we had one problem. We had one problem with this, and you know what that was? Superboy Prime can crack the fucking multiverse. He is a threat to society.
Hey cousin, I am very impressed with all you have been doing. I have been writing a narco.
No, I'm talking about. Well, I'm not sure because the Superboy Prime that I'm thinking about is probably the actual Superboy Connor Kent, because that was also my
about where
Superboy.
you can find some precious things.
Yeah. Huh.
Yeah.
What
No,
are
he
you
is
watching?
because he could split the fucking multiverse, and he started Crisis on Infinite Earth, which also brought about the New 52. So that was some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
Hibernation.
Where are you?
He came back and whooped that ass. Like he came back and whooped that ass because he was supercharged. He brought her back, didn't he? Yo, my man said, rise. But yeah, but now you also kind of know why, like, because now I kind of just want to discuss like some Batman comics, right? Now you also know why Batman is my favorite superhero, because guess what? He's a man who is constantly faced with his mortality. And it's amazing. It's amazing to watch him overcome it at every turn. Bane broke the Bat's back. But guess what? He came...
I got some Nike Air.
Yeah.
Stop! Hey, Blue.
I haven't read that comic yet.
How did I even die?
Oh yeah, I almost forgot about that. Because this is my favorite point. Look, I have a precaution to take out every single one of you if you ever go rogue. And the entire Justice League's over here. Batman, you don't need to. He's like, but what if you do go rogue? Then what? Who's gonna stop you? And then and then you can't forget. Then the Superman asks Batman, well, who's gonna stop you if you go rogue? And he said, you. Batman has so much faith in the Justice League to stop him. And yeah, they're brothers. It's Superman. But here's what we gotta know. You know this? But is the Bat family gonna stop him first before the Justice League can?
Inside the bus right now.
Think about it. The Bat family is rolling almost 30 deep at this point. They all have varying skills and were trained by assassins and the world's greatest detective.
Just going on a field trip.
Ooh. I want to hear your reasoning first before I throw all my counterpoints.
I told you we're not on the same server.
Yeah, hold up, Vibes.
Yeah, true.
Me too.
But that's Talia's fault.
Santa Blanca got the info
Oh.
we need. Nice.
All right.
Ooh.
Now you want to know the counters I'm about to throw out?
What's that?
My first counter, and will always counter, Cassandra Cain. Do you want me to explain why first? So, she knows how to read body language. She was trained from birth how to be an assassin. Trained by Lady Shiva, a person who trained Batman herself. Another reason is because she reads body language, and she is literally silent. She could disappear into the shadows because her costume is all black. Boom, appear, knock him out.
And vibes to answer your question, I play Destiny 2, Division 2, Ghost of Tsushima. All the games that you saw me stream are the games that I be playing, especially Destiny 2 a lot of times.
Yeah, I wish I didn't miss that D2 stream that you did earlier, but I hadn't gone to sleep that night before. So yeah.
Yeah, Sock told me about that last night.
Alright. But yeah, so you.
Now do you see what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah, by all means, please. My apologies, guys.
You know why she has my vote of confidence? What? She reads body language. She can be completely silent. She was trained by Lady Shiva and Sportsmaster, and she overall is a lot stronger than people think. Because she, other than Dick Grayson and other people, right? like other than the rest of the Bat family, she might be one of the toughest to act. He was, I think, one of the only ones who actually ever beat Batman in a spar. Which I know you know, JP, is pretty impressive. You wanna know why though? Wing's unpredictable. He does a lot of flippy shit. He's a circus boy, if you will. That's the reason why.
Nah, cause you know what? Gotham Knights is coming out. Look, Gotham Knights comes out this year, right? Or is it next year? Cause if so, we're probably
next year.
Oh, cause
but we aren't gonna have. But Cassandra Cain is not gonna be in there because she's not Batgirl anymore. True, but that's a possibility that also might not happen because look how they did. They exclusively shafted Batgirl and Batman Arkham Knight. We didn't get any skins. Bro, you can't forget they also shafted Jason. They shafted Wing. Hell, they even shafted Tim. Oh yeah, but Lucius Fox's son, yeah. Yeah, but I have a question.
Let's just go inside.
Wait, no, he was a Marine too.
Get in there, get out, die.
They're worse than they're a little worse than Batman, but he could probably kick Robin's ass. Actually, no. Let me phrase it. And simple.
Wait, make sure you block the door.
He could. Jason's a street kid, which is why I was thinking that. But hold up, are we talking about Red Hood Jason or Robin Jason? Because if we're talking about Robin Jason, oh, Red Hood Jason, damn, it's over for my boy Luke. I don't want to say it's cut and dry, right?
It's starting to sound like it.
But Jason being one of my favorite Robins, right?
Mm-hmm.
He has. Jason's a street kid. He's resourceful. He knows, and he shouldn't have had to know this. How to turn anything on the street into a weapon for him or against him.
Mm-hmm.
That's one. 2, he has league training. 3, guns go bang. And 3rd, my absolute favorite thing about Jason, you know what it is?
Sniper up in the tower.
He has regeneration still. The Lazarus Pit still in his bloodstream.
It's raining diamonds.
Yeah.
It stalls out of the skies. Just open your mouth. It will rain money.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Frag out.
I know.
Oh, well, simple. Jason's Todd's preferred weapon hand-to-hand is a crowbar. Or 2.
Oh my gosh, this game is so glitchy. Why this game? Yes, I'm right.
The suit can only take so much.
The internet is very, very poor.
Well, yeah, Lucius was too.
Yeah, come on. Let me go try. I'll try.
True.
No, I'll try.
Hey, hold up. But I'm about to tell you someone in the Bat family who could beat Batman no matter what. Alfred.
Alfred.
Okay.
Alfred!
Wow.
Not just that. Alfred is military training that he's had since World War II. Alfred also carries a shotgun in the trunk of the car. And if it came down to it, Alfred will fucking beat the ever-living shit out of Bruce.
We are rich, and this server status is very, very, very...
Hold on, wait, you can't forget. Alfred beat the shit out of Superman. Sure he was on a pill, but I don't care. That that shit is still canon to me.
How? Well, actually,
you want to know? Let me explain. So in the Injustice comic book series, Superman kind of went a little psycho because Joker killed his wife.
I remember.
Joker forced him to do it instead.
Yeah.
But long story short, Superman came in and tried to beat up Bruce. Alfred in turn popped a super pill and beat the shit out of Superman.
I just realized that too, because I was about to say how right up until I realized that I saw it in the comic book one time. That's why I stopped myself a little bit.
Fighting skills?
He's gonna suck my brains out.
No. He has the bare minimum. He has the bare minimum that you would get on a school playground.
Yeah. I'm listening.
Yeah.
That's a good nice pair of boots.
Kryptonian Kryptonian martial arts. Yeah, that was when the Fortress things happened. That's when he learned actual fighting style.
Everybody, if anybody wants to come, they can, but don't mind our UFOs.
Oh yeah, definitely.
They're just mind it. So just mind your own business. Get it?
It started. Yeah. Also, can we just agree that Alfred is like the Deadpool of DC? I'm not talking about an appearance or anything, right? But I'm talking about in the ability to solo the DC universe by himself. I think the only person that could truly stand up to Alfred, right, are those beings that are beyond God, or that are beyond God themselves.
Christopher, I know what to do.
But give Alfred a super pill.
That's why you fell out of here. Dang. Let's get glitchy.
Oh yeah, they need to. And animation they are. But are they doing it in live action? Hell no. Batman, cash out. True. Also, you can't forget there's gonna be a new Alfred show called Pennyworth, I think. It's coming. Oh well. I'm gonna have to watch it sometime when I go back to North Carolina for this Christmas, because I'm gonna be at my aunt's house spending the night, right? And she has HBO, and that's actually why I went back to my childhood and watched like all the seasons of Batman Beyond. And yes, all I can say.
Frag out.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't. I literally. Whoa. Also, let's move the topic away from DC. No, not yet. No, oh, wait, not yet. Let's go to DC. Let's go back to Marvel, and let's see. I got a question for everyone in here. Which side were y'all on when in Marvel in Captain America: Civil War?
Ooh, alright, I'm not gonna tell a lie. It was Iron Man. I said Iron Man.
I was about to say, if you were a Captain America fanboy for that shit, I swear to God.
I am a fan of Captain America, but Iron Man kind of smart though.
Alright, JP, what's that with you on? I said, what side were you on for Captain America: Civil War? Well, that's technically Iron Man side too. So, all right. Now, do you want to know why Captain America's side was wrong? Guys, I have a theory. Right, I'm not gonna say this theory is true, but I have a theory. Scarlet Witch was mind controlling all of Captain America's scenes from the jump. Let me explain. They wanted to make her an Avenger, right? They had just met her only months before, right?
Yeah, that was in Ultron, was it? Or between
Yeah.
Ultron or the Avengers?
Like I said, they only just met her months before in Ultron. She only decided to help save She only decided to help save the world because she didn't want to die too, right?
Yeah.
So she has no control over her powers, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hawkeye and Captain America are vouching for her and saying that she can become an Avenger.
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
Oh wow.
What logic is that?
Whoa.
A lady that you just met who joined a terrorist organization purposely. Yes, she joined Hydra on purpose, and then also decides that, you know what? I'm gonna side with a homicidal maniac robot. Then only helps because she doesn't want to go extinct too. Just mind controlled all of you, just months prior to become an Avenger.
I'm pretty sure she might have had her reasons for that.
No. Now, JP, you see where I'm coming from with this, don't you? Next, she hates Tony Stark. Guess what? More team fights started happening when she joined. Think about it. My entire theory is that if Wanda had not joined the Avengers, Civil War would never happened. Right?
No, this is all mine.
With the Accords, yeah. This is the Sokovia Accords. Oh, Age of Ultron? Oh, yeah. That was the Accords.
Oh, that one.
That was the Accords. But
Well, it was kind of part of it, though.
I have a question, though. Why would Cap have a problem with that? Everyone already knows who he is. The war hero. Rogers. Tony didn't.
Exactly. That's the reason why, though.
But here's the question. You know what? What was Clint really doing? He had basically left the Avengers after Age of Ultron. I said basically, I didn't say he completely did, but he basically left the Avengers after Age of Ultron.
Mm-hmm.
Only reason... Only... Yeah, he came back, but I also don't watch Disney Plus like that, because I don't want to watch those short series. But what I'm trying to say is, Hawkeye was basically gone from the Avengers at that point, right? What? No. No, I don't. No, because I basically stopped watching.
Oh, you didn't. He didn't.
I didn't, because I basically stopped watching the Avengers after, basically after Endgame, I kind of just fell off from all Marvel movie-related shit, because I was just kind of, over it.
Kang Dynasty, yeah.
Kang's Dynasty? Shit, I really want to see how they handle that.
Secret.
I was inside the middle part.
Yeah. And I got the comic book for that joint, too.
I know about Secret Wars comic book.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I do. Marvel, why? Yeah, he's supposed to be like Captain Falcon, basically. Yep. Yep.
And we're talking about Chris Evans, Captain America, right?
Yes, yes. We're talking about Crew Cut. This is the boy that my daughter is dating, Chris Evans. We are talking about your daughter calls me Daddy Chris Evans, which was in-game Chris Evans. We're talking about
wow.
I trust this boy around my daughter Chris Evans. That's the way that I kind kind of like that's how I like talk. That's how like I kind of separate which Captain America I'm talking about, right? We have. Oh, I trust this boy. I trust this boy with my daughter. Then we have your daughter calls me daddy in more ways than one, Chris Evans, which is Infinity War, Chris Evans. So yeah, that's gonna be a lot of bullshit that Marvel gonna be doing. And I don't really want to watch it because, like I said, literally after Far From Home, right? I just kind of stopped watching Marvel. Marvel shit besides like Act 4, because to me that was like that's the end really. Unless you, because it's in the name, in the game. Yeah. Yes.
No, I don't want to go to the playground. Please, no playground.
No Way Home. We also have Homecoming. There was Homecoming, Far From Home, and then No Way Home.
Probably not. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that would actually make a lot of sense. Yep. Yep. Like that's the reason why. That's the reason why we had Homecoming. That's like it's Spider-Man's back from the. It's like this. It's almost like this. Oh, look at that! My son's finally back from being at his mom's house. Then we have Far From Home. Oh shit! It's the weekend again. And then we have No Way Home. Oh shit! She got rights. She has parental rights fully now. Son of a bitch.
I got eyes on the air defense system.
Yeah. Oh.
I like that too.
I could honestly care less about Thor. It's not a personal.
He didn't watch it. He didn't watch it.
It's not the personal, but it's like I just. Yes, because I don't care about spoilers.
Let's do some dusting.
Oh.
Alright, hold up.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah.
The best test ever. The god of strength versus the god of thunder. Who's gonna win?
Literally, I could even move a muscle after that. I'm not looking for it.
Also, why I can't
and
wait
they
for
will
God
come
of
back
War.
with another Thor movie. Mark my words on that one.
Also, why I can't wait for God of War Ragnarok, because I want to be able to play Kratos as I visually whoop Thor's ass.
Wow.
I saw him in
Star Wars? Oh, wait. Oh, you already Star Wars or God of War first? Alright.
Oh, you.
Watch
Wow.
Episode 1, Man of the
Yeah.
Adventure. Let's
This
go.
vehicle is a liability. It will self-destruct in a few
Ouch,
seconds.
Striker, how did that
Yeah.
play up your head? Ah!
Yeah.
Hi everybody, I'm Amanda.
Yeah.
We need to find the vegetable.
Christianity?
Grandma.
What the heck, Brandon?
Look.
Not Grandma.
Oh yeah, Egyptian. Yeah. Well, actually, or we might be following Atreus by then as Loki.
Sniper.
We don't know for certain. I said, or we might be following Atreus as Loki.
Sniper up in the
Can
tower.
you guys find the grocery store? No, we can't find the grocery store. Let's go to get ready for that.
A person from Santa Monica. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I got rid of my.
Yup.
It hurts.
I've got some light panels here.
It's right here.
Just spotted one with submachine gun.
Yeah. Oh god, you can't forget Anubis.
Target carrying submachine.
Yeah. Now, look, I have a personal bias because, well, I don't know a lot about the Egyptian stuff yet, right? I follow Norse mythology a little bit. When I say a little bit, I do mean like kind of a lot. Kind of fell off though, but I still follow Greek mythology to this day because Greek mythology was always interesting to me. Like I always had the thoughts when I was younger: how could so many gods coexist? Right?
It should be. Oh, found one. There's another carrot. Yes. Find the vegetable. 3 out of 8.
Oh.
I'm doing parkour. Parkour. Ah! I missed. Go all the way back. Oh, I found another one.
Oh.
Touching. Great. You guys
Greek.
found the vegetables.
They're like, oh shit, who the fuck finna get Zeus's round? Cause like, he like that nigga dead.
Let's go get episode. Where the heck is tape 2? Nobody's.
Oh yeah. Oh well, yeah. A lot of people say we heard about you talking about Kratos, but if you're talking about Boulder, right? Here's one thing.
Put it in, Striker. Come on.
Well, yeah, but that's because Zeus misdirected him actually a little bit. Zeus told Boulder that, oh yeah, by the way, there's this giant who's gone into hiding such and such. He's your way to get rid of your immortality that your mother placed on you.
Hurry, leave all you can.
It was a lot of misdirection that was involved in the entire reason as to why Boulder wanted to even fucking fight Kratos. And also,
Grandma, can you guys find the meat store? It's behind you.
I wish it did. I wish it did.
I wish
I'm
it
ran
did.
over by these cars now. Ah! Excuse me,
Yeah.
guys. Are you bad drivers or what?
Damn.
Hey, Brandon, why would you even involve them anyway?
Because there's a game that actually talks about going through the prison and you kill people. It's called Dante's Inferno. You should go check it out. Oh wait, you can't. It's for the Xbox 360 and I think PS3. You already knew what I was talking about when I said Dante's Inferno. Yeah. Now you know why I mentioned Christianity. Because to me, that I'm not gonna lie, that would be a little entertaining to see.
Wow. Yeah. Dante's Inferno. Mm-mm.
I thought there was 9.
I haven't heard of that.
Anyways, I'm back. We want meat. Bug ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot of sex.
We want meat. We want meat. I'm gonna go eat my.
So they want the predator. So they went with the alien. We got chest bursters, but instead of bursting out the chest, we burst out the cooch. God damn, that reminds me of something that Japan will put out. Yeah.
Come on, I can't finish it.
All right.
Huh?
I mean, I believe there's gonna be a cold day in hell when I played God of War, and I went through Helheim. I was like,
Let's do some dust.
I think this is what people mean when they say it's a cold day in hell.
I guess I have to go back since Roblox won't work.
Yeah. The 7 deadly sins will always be the most dangerous sins in my mind. Because guess what?
What?
There's nothing scarier than getting told that you'll go through 7 levels of this. 7 levels of sin. From wrath to gluttony to that. Oh God. Jesus, that's fucking scary. That's fucking scary. Because after that, there's nothing you can do. There's nothing you can do other than hope. And because there's no hope, you are just fucked.
How come mine's actually glitched? Fine, I'll join back in this stupid Amanda story.
Yeah, that original God of War combat system. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Oh wait. Now, true. Now, well, I guess I'm going to use this as a segue into Star Wars. If you could choose between the powers, weapons, and abilities of every Devil Hunter or person related to Dante and Devil May Cry, Kratos in God of War, or the Force and fucking laser swords in Star Wars, what would you choose? This is for the 3 of us in here. So, Jake, you gotta answer too. God of War, Devil May Cry, and... Ooh. Alright. Jaden, are you still here?
Yeah, I'm still here.
What'd you pick?
I'm probably gonna.
Because you're a part of this discussion too. So what would you pick?
I know that. It's just that I was gonna say that I would agree with JP with the God of War joint than Star Wars, but.
Interesting. I'm not going Star Wars. I'm going. Me personally, I'm going with Devil May Cry. Because hear me out. You have the abilities of not just Dante. You have the weapons abilities of not just Dante, of everybody that was ever in the game that is either related to or knows Dante. Which means that there is a lot, and I mean a lot of shit that you can do. Oh, not just the power of Hercules. You have of Hermes. Yes, yeah, there's a lot that you have.
Hello.
What's up, viewer?
Say goodbye to John
Close.
That's one heck of a comparison.
Close. Hephaestus.
Mm.
As a god, you have everything at your disposal. There's nothing that you need to worry about. Now, me personally, the reason why I take hello, gaming Alex. Anyways, the reason why me personally I would prefer the powers and abilities of God of War.
Gaming Alex, welcome to the channel. Welcome to the chat and the discussion.
Can you
personal favorite, Devil May Cry, right? Well, I mean, I have a lot of things, right? Like a lot of, as I like to phrase it, super generation. Health point of bench. A fuck ton of rocket launchers, guns, swords that can kill other demons that are on the power level of gods. And yeah, like I said, a lot of powers.
I'm leaving the game.
I mean,
Why do
I have. True. So Devil May Cry is kind of fucking useless in this discussion. But I will say, it does. At least if I had to fight y'all, right?
Uh-huh.
I would survive longer than I did if I picked Star Wars. and the only reason why I'm not picking.
Please.
And the only reason why and the only reason why me personally why I wouldn't take God of War 2, right? Is because I have personal favorites in God of War, right? And these personal favorites, while they're strong, I don't think I would use anything else. Because my personal favorites, because if y'all have ever seen me play God of War, y'all know I'm either using my fist, the blades, and or, very rarely though, the axe. Yeah. Oh, shut up, man. Yeah, I use the blades a lot more than I use the axe, but it's even worse because guess why I use more than both of them?
Oh, JP, you're talking about the Chaos Blades. That's what you're talking about.
Yeah,
oh, man.
Yeah, no, I use my fist more than I use anything else. I'm serious. Oh god.
Oh, the Blade of Olympus. Blade of Olympus. Yeah. I remember that weapon.
I know there's one weapon I had to pick, and you know what that was? You know what that would be?
What would that be?
That would be Hades' Soul Snatchers.
Oh, those.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a killer.
That's power at my fucking fingertips. That's the power of all the gods. That's the power of all the gods, yeah. But that's what. So, last segment I said Disney ruined Star Wars, right? This is a personal opinion because I do prefer the prequels than I do the sequels, right? There was a scene in I think The Force Awakens, right? Kylo Ren hits Finn with his lightsaber. Guess what? No, not just the arm, across the back. Instead of being instead of in the sequels, instead of in the prequels, where you either would have been bisected or cut in half, right? He fucking survives with minimal injury.
Reset. Actually, just ragdoll. Oh yeah.
Oh, that's I'm pretty sure that was Kevin Bacon. Yeah.
I'll save you. I'll save you. I see you. I'll save you. Dude, this is what you get.
Yeah.
Die.
Yes. Perfect. I haven't seen it, but I know if I get the chance to watch it, I definitely will because I like Star Wars a lot. The Mandalorian, yeah.
I agree. I agree. Nobody did not. Yeah, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah, boy.
Tell me. Oh, the trick in the book. Okay, back to you.
Ooh.
You're mine.
Indoor.
Yes.
I heard about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to that.
Actually, actually, technically you already had it, but the reason why, that you technically had it, but you don't quite have it right, is because back before George Lucas sold Star Wars to Disney, right? There was an entire comic series called Star Wars Legends, right?
Yeah, I remember that.
And that was canon as shit. Then Disney got it, and Disney said, "Fuck that, that's not canon anymore."
Yeah, well, Disney never read Star Wars Legends, let alone the fact.
I don't think they either watched the prequels either, because
Let's see who can get the farthest, Christopher. Help! Help! See you later, alligators. I'm seeing who can get farthest with Bolivia.
Star Wars up for everybody?
See you later.
Hey,
I made it out! You record!
Why would you get rid of the fucking lightsabers?
Okay, so hold up.
Actually, I'm gonna be sniping right now.
Oh!
Sniping!
Yeah.
Fine, I'll join you.
Let's do some dusting.
Because they were the ones who started this shit. As it should be.
She about. Yeah. Now, I was about to say she retarded as a mug though. Why would she want to get rid of all that stuff that kind of helped started that series?
John. What is this?
Huh?
What is it?
I'll let you know.
We have to destroy the SMG. The vehicle will self-destruct in a few
Stream's
seconds.
gonna take forever.
Yeah. Oh, and Jaden, you can't forget. Oh, actually, something I will say about this. When people start fucking with the forces that they don't understand, shit gets ugly. And considering that main part of that series was called The Force,
No, join me.
she definitely didn't understand it.
Fine. Yeah! I'm trying to join, but stupid Roblox keeps saying
Now look, there's certain people that I'll accept that from, right? But that's also because of the games that I play, right?
You better make my account better.
Racing, like people who do racing, like not really NASCAR, because NASCAR is not hard to mess up, but things like Formula 1, rally racing, DTM, Group 3 racing, Group 1 racing, Group 2 racing, and racing racing of like road racing tracks that aren't ovals, right?
Wait, there's two?
Yeah.
There's two tracks? Oh, heck no.
Yeah, hell, I even like if the racers come in, give you knowledge, right? But Madden, yeah, football players, 2K, MLB, wrestling,
that black dude got me.
all of it. But if someone if someone tried to tell me, right? Like if a person in the military tried to tell me how to play God of War or Devil May Cry. No, I'm gonna slap the shit out of him first.
Check killed me. I should
Oh, not military.
I am
That's fine. That's fine. Yo, you can make Call of Duty as good as you fucking want. I swear to God. Hell, help Ubisoft with their shooting games. But for the love of God, it's like if I get these people who have like zero idea what the fuck they're talking about, they come in. Oh, so we think it would be best if you did this. I'm finna put hands on you.
Christopher, get out of here! Get out of the way! We have to trap him in there! It's about who's faster! Die!
Yeah.
Go!
No.
Do the jump right now! Go! Do it! Okay.
We know when you're talking. We know when you're talking bullshit. And which also reminds me, JP, my dad got me a PS5. But but I think you noticed I'm still playing on the PS4.
I've never started.
See, we have a problem.
Frag out.
My dad, he's like, so you can't have your PS. So my dad didn't want me to take my PS5 to my mom's house. And I'm thinking, but you bought it for me.
Hello, Shrek. How you doing?
You're gonna ask what I want to do, and we can go do it.
Right now.
Don't just assume because you hear me talking with your friends about gaming and everything, because a lot of his friends do game, right?
Mm-hmm.
That you need to get me a PS5.
Don't shut the door.
Because, like, I know, because I know he's just learning. I'm not mad about the things that he says, right?
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes it has me think, what the fuck? I think I hadn't gone to his house in I think like 3 or 4 weeks or something, right?
Oh wow.
And Jaden, be quiet.
Hey, I'm just saying.
Basically, the controllers technically weren't charged, like they weren't on chargers or anything. But that entire like 3 or 4 weeks, right? I come back, Dad's like, so you don't need to, so we don't need to charge the controllers, right? I'm like, Dad's like, oh, you haven't been using them. I'm like, well, if you haven't been playing them, or if you haven't been playing with them, yeah, no, it's fine. Okay, like I can understand if like you're generally oblivious, right? And you're trying to get into it, people gonna help you, right? But if you come in talking shit about what you don't know anything about, I swear to God, I ain't calling them out. I'm embarrassing them on the fucking game.
Oh wow.
Global embarrassment. I take it to the next level.
Emotional damage.
Emotional damage.
Yeah.
Christopher, you didn't kill it.
They go kick your ass. If people talk to me about cars and they don't know jack shit, I'm finna throw hands. Especially because I have a lot of examples, right?
Mm-hmm.
But my dad, he works at a mechanic shop. Well, on the weekends at least, right?
Mm-hmm.
A couple years ago, they had this box truck that they didn't want to bring into the shop, right? Because they needed to put a new part on it. And it was cold. So you know what my question was?
What was that?
Why don't y'all just bring this... now I'm paraphrasing because I didn't say this guy. Why don't you just bring this motherfucker into the shop, right? They're like, because it won't fit.
Uh-huh.
Guess what, JP? There was about maybe an inch clearance or 2-inch clearance, and they could, if they lifted the shop door all the way up, and they could have got it into the shop. So it had me thinking like this. No, you're just too fucking lazy to do it. Or my dad, he knows what he's talking about, right? But sometimes it also makes me go like, really? Because he asked me at one point or another, why do I like foreign cars so much, right? Because I'm a car guy. I love old Nissans, Mazdas, Toyotas, shit like that, right? Because they're easy to modify, and reliability issues can be solved if I just actually like reinforce everything and take care of the engine. Same with the European foreign cars I like, right?
Go, right here. I'm over here, guys.
Yeah. No, that's not why actually. Because he asked me, because before he asked me that question, he asked, why do people love like Hemi so much, right? That's it, because they're loud and they're fast, right? Then guess what?
What?
My dad's like, well, yeah, but they're also unreliable because they shred their camshafts, right? Do you know what my thought was?
What was that?
Then if these American cars have so many problems, wouldn't it be obvious why I love foreign cars more? Wouldn't it? Because here's the thing, because all cars have one thing common. Notice,
What's that?
if you take care of them, you won't have these fucking problems. Or if you know how to modify these cars, you won't have these fucking problems, right? Look at the people down in Mexico racing. Look at the you get it, right? But my dad has had some brain dead shit about cars. One point or another that makes me go like, really, Dad? You can call yourself a mechanic?
Go.
Because guess what? Because one time, because we were talking about Fast and Furious, the first movie, right? Dom's car was a Dodge Charger RT from '69, right?
Yeah.
Let me finish. Had easily over 1,000 horsepower, right? Had drag slicks, right?
Mm-hmm.
In that movie, he races Paul Walker in like the Toyota Supra RZ. That car in the movie was pushing about 500 horsepower, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it was on a street tire setup with rims and everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
My dad was saying power to weight ratio and that distance the Supra would have won, right?
No.
JP,
I didn't know.
level with me now. Somebody was going full throttle in a rear-wheel drive car that was on street tires. It was pushing 500 horsepower.
Mm-hmm.
Don't care if traction control was on or not. They would have spun tires a little bit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Dom's car has drag slicks, not even radials, have full slicks.
I still survived.
And it was obvious that he had grip because he wheelied off the line, right?
At least I'm safe.
All that torque and that grip, right? So he should have won that race, right? My dad tried to say it was power to weight ratio.
They're too fat.
Dom's car also had a roll cage, and I think it basically had almost a fully stripped interior except for like the seat, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that thing weighed what? 3,000, 2,900 pounds. Super weighs 26, 27, maybe even 2,800, depending on the model that you get, right? And plus, with those street modifications, it still weighed it a little bit more. Dom's Charger would have won every fucking time. But no. The Super won. And you know what my question was? Dad, you're still into racing. You're still in you're into racing, you're a mechanic. But power weight ratio is not everything.
Don't worry, I'm coming. I'm gonna get those stupid guys back.
It had that car, Super, had a turbo. With the a little bit.
Ah!
That slowed it down some. But that.
Let's
do some dusting.
Well, yeah, but I can watch that scene back, right? The Charger's front end, after the wheelie ended, right, was in line with the rear end of the Supra.
So at the right time,
Dom's Charger has something that the Supra doesn't. Alright? The Supra has turbo lag. The time that takes for a turbo to spool up before you're in full boost. Dom's car has supercharger, right?
Idiot! I'm over here!
Once Dom hit that...
Go! Somebody do the trap! Wait.
They're going to the... Oh no! The length that they were going to, right? That was long enough. That was a long enough straight for the Charger to get them, because they were going to go past the train, right? They were going to stop at the end of the thing. Dom won, mind you.
For real.
But he got hit by the train, which is why he technically lost.
I'm gonna go try to find them.
Dad's trying to say power to weight ratio. I'm over here thinking like this. The supercharger, its power band on that Hemi, right, is 4,000 to 8,000 RPM. That's a lot of power. And because those Fast and Furious cars seem to never run out of gears, that's a lot of gearing he got too, right? Meanwhile, the Supra, 500 horsepower with turbo lag. Once it's in boost. But it takes a while for it to get into boost.
Oh my gosh!
Which means that the Charger would have won every time. Yep. Because turbo lags is similar to a video game lag. Which is the reason why anti-lag was made for turbo cars. It was to spool up the turbo while you're revving the car, so when you launch it, you're already in boost.
Come on, it's not time for school.
If the Supra had anti-lag, right,
This one.
it would have won because the turbo was already in boost.
I got extra jobs.
But because it,
there's another one over there. I think we already got that one. Well, let's see. Shrek died.
yeah, but also I know for a fact that Supra was actually modified too. God, because I plan to do the same to my Supra if I ever get one, or if I get enough money to drop 6 figures on an old car from the 90s, right? No, look. I like the new one, right? But if I got a new one, do I would do? First thing, I would wait till 2023 so I could get the manual transmission already, right? Then I dropped that 8-10 grand on the 2J and get a turbo for it, and guess what? I'll swap the engine from the BMW motor that's in the current Supra to the 2JZ from the last Supra with the turbo.
Wait for me.
Jesus.
No time. There you go.
2J go. 2J go. No, I'm taking out the BMW motor.
Broke your ankle.
And I'm putting the 2J in it.
Broke your ouch.
You can't go wrong with a 2J. Never.
Break your ankles.
It would be just like if Mazda brought back the RX-7, right?
Mm-hmm.
He said, "Let's go, man." Oh, Exxon.
Guess what? Guess what I would do? I'm swapping the motor for a 4-rotor. And the thing was, that's not really much of an engine swap. Because guess what?
What?
All you need to do is get another rotor housing and another rotor to put in there, right?
Yeah.
Because 4-rotors are a lot different than your rotary engines. Are a lot different than your conventional engine, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mazda had a car that ran on the racetrack Le Mans. This car was called the 787B.
Do the truck, Christopher.
Guess how many rotors this car had?
How many?
8.
8?
Yeah, because guess what?
Yeah.
Rotaries are like Legos.
You best.
You take off that end rotor housing on a 2-rotor or 3-rotor, right?
Yeah.
Depending on how many rotor plates you have,
It killed me.
just keep shoving on rotor plates and rotors
It killed
until you had enough. The only problem is space.
Mm-hmm.
So all we need to do is get another rotor housing, right? And take off the rotor cap take off the engine block cap for the end of it, right?
Yeah.
Boom, place it down. We get that 4th rotor in there, shove it back in, drop the 4-rotor in. Bam! I have a 4-rotor Mazda RX-7. It's light work, really.
Okay.
Now, if I had to get Nissan's new 400Z, I have no problems with it. Nissan actually did something good. And, let me rephrase that, Nissan always does something good. Now, if I got a R35 GTR, right?
Don't act rowdy. If you tell me something else, you know what's gonna happen, right? Okay. Don't let me hear nothing. Oh, Stephanie's gonna send me.
Hold up, guys. Hold up.
You wanna go on mute? Alright, you did. Basically, if I got an R35 GTR, right? There's not a lot of things that will change. For good reason, too. You know why? It's hard to change shit on that car.
Alright, JP, my apologies. I was talking to my sister. So what's up?
The cars.
Hey.
And like I said, it should just be an annual thing on your channel, so like once a month or once a week, depends on how you feel. You should just do a podcast using the Discord server.
Yeah, why do you think I said earlier that that it's gonna turn into a podcast? Because when JP sent me like at least 3 invites or 4 invites, that at that minute he wants a piece of this conversation, and I'm glad
Yeah,
we gave it to him.
but like, here's like, let me tell you the specs I know about the R35 GTR from memory, right?
Uh,
It, like its predecessors, is all-wheel drive, right? They swapped from an inline six. They swapped from a 2.6 liter inline six.
mm,
So think a 3.3 or 3.8 liter twin turbo or single turbo V6,
mm-hmm.
known as the VR38.
Uh-huh.
To the four wheels, because the GTR displacement, the GTR power distribution is like 70-30, 70 in the rear, 30 in the front.
Yeah.
And you can actually change it to 50-50 if you want. Yep. GTR stock engine blocks and can actually handle a lot of power. So you have two options.
Mm-hmm.
You could either forge the entire block, heads, pistons, and keep stock turbos.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't recommend because I don't want to overload those turbos. Well, I can if I want to get more power, but it's not necessary. Or what you can do is you can grab the power. Is that you can just keep the stock engine block, right, for the most of it,
Mm-hmm.
or get new heads, new intakes, and such, but swap the turbos out for like a Garrett 39, like a Garrett 39 or something like that, like a 76 or a 60 or 66 millimeter turbo of some kind. And GTRs can make it easy 1,000 horsepower, because GTR stock horsepower is like somewhere between 500 to 600, and it's mean and it's nice, but we have a problem.
What's that?
It's heavy. A GTR commonly weighs about 3,000 to 3,100 pounds. She's heavy, but he's fast. Exactly. And I know if I could find one, you know what's my first car that I really want?
What's that?
A Nissan 350Z. I want one from '07. And the first thing I'm finna do is I'm getting a Rocket Money body kit. First, I'm gonna. Oh, it goes. Yeah, it's gonna keep the car playing it.
I got eyes on an air defense
Yeah,
system.
that's the entire point. But yeah, because my first car that I want is a 350Z, right? That my mama actually let me get one because she says I can't, because she doesn't want me to drive a sports car. Don't know what shenanigans she thinks I'm gonna get up to.
That's because. Yeah.
Okay. I think my mom might be onto something, but I don't think she realizes, because my mom's side of the family, right? We've always been speed demons to a certain degree. The speed limit could be what, 40? The speed limit could be 40, right? We could be doing 45 or 55. We're always a constant 5 to 15 over the speed limit. I remember when my uncle was trying to teach me how to drive in North Carolina, right? I was doing 55 on a road that's connected to the road to where his house is at, because it's not like my aunt's house, because my aunt has to live close to my great grandma, because my great grandma has dementia, right? Basically, well, and because she's sick, so he was teaching me how to drive. It's 55. That speed limit is 55 going down, right? He had me do a 3-point turn. Guess what the speed limit was on the way back up?
What was?
35.
35.
Guess how fast I was going.
If you say 40, I'm gonna trip.
55.
how JPU first, because I'm about to say something after.
Got eyes on an air defense system.
Oh, I hope so.
It's simple. You don't notice it.
I don't.
Like some people do. But with my family is that we don't notice how fast, we know how fast we're going, right?
Mm-hmm.
But to us, we aren't going that fast. To other people on the road, we might be going faster than them, but to us, we aren't really going that slow or that fast. We're just kind of middle of the pack. No, my entire family has a heavy foot. That's something that we all have, is a heavy foot, because let's
do some dusting.
It's how we learn to drive. My entire family is a very no nonsense. We're on the road, right?
Mm-hmm.
We got destination. We need to get there.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. True. Well, there was no cars around us. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But it didn't feel like it. Yeah. Yeah, that's the problem that my family has in its own right, and that is our perception of speed is different. It's like with my family, if someone puts us in a car together, right, and another person's driving, because a lot of my family was like this, except for one of my cousins, and we were down in North Carolina, right? Me and my mom got in a car so she could go take us, so she could go take us to a food hall, right? To us, it feels like she's driving slow, because she could be doing like 48 or something, right? Or like 30 something. She could be doing the speed limit. Me and my mom were like, me and my mom were thinking, why are you so slow? To us, cruising speed is like at least 5 to 10 over the speed limit than to what cruising speed actually is for other people. That's always how it's been. No, actually. Well, for some people, cruising speed is under. But cruising speed for me is always over the speed limit. Because when I say I have a skewed sense of speed, right? I've done 125, 140, and 155.
Mm-hmm.
Did 140 down here with one of my dad's friends. But I did 125 and 155 up in North Carolina and where my great-grandma lives. So my sense of speed is kind of skewed beyond belief. For me to feel, because 80 doesn't even feel that fast to me.
Mm-hmm.
For me to feel speed, it has to be at least like 90.
90, huh?
90 to 100, yeah.
Hey, I got sausage huggy wuggy.
Yeah. If I'm traveling like 80, I can't feel it. 80 kind of feels just bleh.
I'm going to the back rooms so I can find some back rooms. Back rooms is really long.
I know, because I've been there. Look, my uncle and my uncle and mom, they came down from Canada. Well, my uncle, he's a native to America though, because he's my grandma's brother, right?
Mm-hmm.
He drove from Canada to North Carolina. He drove Ford Taurus Yo,
I got
like they
EXP bundle the
at hotel
bunny.
and sometimes in Contro,
I got EXP
right?
bundle the bunny.
Mm-hmm.
Also from Canada, where they have very speed limits, right?
Did you get
But
EXP
they
bundle the
both.
bunny?
But my uncle, I rode back to my grandma's house with my uncle, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so my aunt told my uncle, you can show Brandon how fast a car is, just stay in the middle of the road, because the road and where we were at, right, it's barely a 2-lane road. The lane's more of a 1-lane road than it really is anything else. And no one really drives on that road anyways, right? Because it's very like back road. It's very back road North Carolina, right? My uncle, we start going through, right? I can barely see speedometer. I see 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, right? 120. We hit 138, and then guess what?
What?
Then we hit 140, 150. My uncle tells me that last shift was at 138.
Flashback with mannequins and little nightmares.
That's crazy.
We were moving it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's the creeper here!
You know, pleasure talking to you
Wait
too.
a minute, we collect.
Yes.
Who knows? If I don't go to my dad's house this weekend, which I might not, and if Jaden's streaming this weekend, we got ourselves a plan.
Oh, well, actually, the original plan, and I'm probably going to spoil the surprise no, not surprise. I'm probably going to spoil it, but I'm streaming Fall Guys this Saturday.
Damn. I was about to say, I was about to say, if Jaden was going to be streaming this Saturday, right? I was going to say, we could give some people some more interesting gameplay by playing Destiny 2 and doing other shit like that.
Yeah, we can do that too.
While we just discuss.
Oh, yeah. Alright. Friendly freaking fire. Wow.
Alright, Saki here, so.
It's quite scary. Come on, let's go over here.
Alright, cool. Oh,
I really enjoyed the discussions. I really enjoyed it.
Too. That shit great to actually have someone who was knowledgeable in all subjects.
Hey, that's JP, man. That's my good buddy.
But hey, no, seriously. Next time we do something like this, we should definitely do it over D2.
Agree.
Because
you know what? Agree.
Come on, let's go.
You're breaking up, Brandon.
Let's go this way.
So we could do some things like Dares of Eternity and like other shit like that.
I have the rebels to send over a vehicle for us.
And with that, we can kind of split our attention between the conversation at hand and shooting.
That would actually be great. Yeah.
Because when we're playing, when we're all playing like separate games, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're over here doing like the Unidad and shit like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, teleport the game.
I was over here punching shit in the face playing God of War. Occasionally. And JP was on mobile, so all he had was us talking and JP stream open. So if we played over it, if we did the talking while playing over D2, that would be perfect.
How do you get out of
Who knows? Maybe.
Where are you? Let's go to Whack-A-Huggy.
Here you go.
Oh.
Another note. Actually, I knew you were gonna say that. Another note. Who knows? Maybe I could convince JP to get Ghost Recon to get Ghost Recon Breakpoint for the PS4.
Doubt it, because he'll get it for the PC.
And we can't. There's no crossplay though. And there is. Maybe I can convince him to get it on PS4s. Because guess what?
Was it? How?
Because we could probably do something like Ghost Recon Thursdays or something like that.
That'd be nice.
Could you imagine? It's basically just us going through clearing bases or doing main missions, depending on what y'all haven't done yet, right? The raid was a thought. The raid was a thought, and like the reason why we do the raid, right?
This is how I
It's like if you like if he does get it and you reach 1,000 and you ever reach like 1,000 subs, right? We could do like the big 1,000 subscriber special, right?
I got eyes on an air defense
It's
system.
an episode of Ghost Recon Thursdays, right? Or hell, we could even do it on Wednesday, Ghost Recon Wednesdays or Thursdays, depending on which one you want to do. It's basically like the big special.
Yeah.
Was where we actually have set topics instead of just tangents like we just went on here.
I don't want to do this anymore.
And we just go.
There's not even a factory.
We do a raid, we do some shit like that, and we just kind of talk, and like we kind of just chop shop like that. That would be pretty cool, wouldn't it?
That would be awesome. That
is something to see if JP is willing to do later on, though.
Well, we'll see what happens.
Next time we talk to him, of course.
Yeah.
Anyways, I gotta go so I can go see if I have any food in the house.
Alright.
I mean, I gotta go downstairs though. Fucking idiot.
Nah. But how do you like the discussions, Sock? What do you think? So you basically didn't hear anything that they were discussing about.
Let's do some dusting.
Pretty much. Yeah, especially as to how Brandon's gonna. I forgot about that one. Oh, you probably will. Oh, no, my lord. Oh, I'm dead. Ah, butt. Oh my gosh, man, this daggone airplane crap. For real? I have been annoyed enough as it is. I have been annoyed enough as it is to do this daggone challenge.
I'm back. Jane?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Wait, that definitely be something. That definitely be something to talk about to see if we could do.
I'm gonna be up top.
Oh man, I got 3 more times.
I hate you.
What raids? Yeah, I said we could do it for a special.
I do, but he's not even a real dog.
Oh no, that was originally. But after having such pleasant conversation with JP,
By painting a husky brown.
I had a thought. You know what? Why don't we do it for special if Jaden reaches a certain amount of subs, or 600 or 1,000 because he's gonna do it next year. So yeah, that's literally the entire plan.
It's okay if you're
I'm not. That would actually be really cool, and you know that, right? Like we could, like the special could just be so. This is gonna be something real special. Time to do a raid. First time ever doing this one. Yeah, like I said, shit could be cool. Or y'all could, or hell, you could even get. Jade, have you ever played Watch Dogs?
I actually thought about that, but nah. I think James was talking about that too.
Yeah, you need to. Now, I'm not gonna say Watch Dogs Legion though, because in my opinion, Watch Dogs Legion is kinda bad. God damn it, Lucas, you don't have to say it like that. You could have phrased it better. but yeah, what he said.
So it was that bad, huh?
Yeah, because like it's not really what Watch Dogs was originally, but the two Watch Dogs games that I know that I would have fun playing, I know that you would have fun playing, are Watch Dogs 1 and Watch Dogs 2.
Watch Dogs 1 and 2. Okay.
One just had a Watch Dogs, the other one just had a Watch Dogs 2. I actually have both of them anyways. One on disc and one on digital.
That's what's up.
But I'm here.
Well, technically they're both on digital, but I use the disc for that one.
I did.
Jaden, why do you... never mind, I was about to say.
Man. Huh?
I was about to... Wait, how the fuck did you export Vethagard?
Say again?
I'm looking at some stuff that you have for, Forgotten War. Ain't no worry about it. Also, I'm still waiting for you to reinstall, GTA.
I already streamed GTA 2. That's way back.
I said GTA as in GTA Online.
That was GTA Online.
Not with me this time, though. That's the first thing. Second thing, we still need to have a competition who can get through Batman Arkham Knight faster after we stream that game.
I'm not doing a speed run if that's what you're saying.
No, I'm not saying do a speed run.
Yeah.
The question is just who can get through it faster. Like no, I'm talking about like no speed run strats or anything like that. Just who can get through faster.
I think you'll probably win on that one because the only advantage you'll have over me is because I have a job.
No, I'll only play the game when you play too.
Well,
like literally, especially if we're doing it during my school year and I haven't installed. You and me go at it, and who can get through faster? People do.
You can do it.
I haven't. Yeah, people speedrun it.
All just upgrade our own base.
No, I would win though. At least I would think I would win. Jaden, you can think that you might win. I'm not even saying you're like absolute 100%, right? I mean, just who can beat the main storyline faster?
I could go to World 3.
Like no speedrun strats or anything.
Now you could upgrade the base in World 3.
The picker test. And even if I'm going through it faster than you, right? I'm still good. Like if I'm going through it faster, I'm just gonna do a couple side quests here and there, right? So for you to catch up because I want to kind of be a tie, but I also don't want to like do it how I do it.
I have to open it.
Because I think the longest thing that I might spend time on in the Batman games is stealth, especially because I'm going to try to play a New Game Plus again, right?
But that's going to take
which means that which means that stealth is relatively easy, but you know what it isn't? The combat encounters.
Time to take a million years.
Fuck you too. Anyways, it's because the combat encounters that went on New Game Plus, you would have the advantage of that I wouldn't have.
What's that?
You would have the counter symbols.
Counter symbols?
Oh yeah, on Arkham Knight, it's kind of like Spider-Man. Symbols appear over their head when they're about to hit you.
But that's gonna
And
take
basically,
2 million years.
the combat tutorial will teach you what to do for that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Me, on the other hand, I'm not gonna have that because I'll be playing a New Game Plus.
Oh.
The only advantage I would have over you on New Game Plus is more armor and more gadgets. The thing is, the gadgets don't really make that much of a difference, actually.
So
You'll be surprised the gadgets don't make that much of a difference. The only difference would be is that I would have already had certain guns, like certain gadgets that you wouldn't have already, right?
Hello?
Which means I wouldn't have to go pick them up to go grab them.
Oh.
I could just continue with the story.
Trying to upgrade my base.
Fair enough.
But yeah, I know because I kind of struggled on New Game Plus for like one part of it because I was like, what the fuck? Because I literally could not, like, because I was getting overwhelmed with enemy groups, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I decided, you know what? What happens if I just start chucking gadgets?
It's gonna work right now!
Also, I think I might have an advantage at stealth over you, though. You know why?
What is that?
Because Batman stealth has always been easy for me for a very simple reason.
What's that?
Because I prefer doing the sneaky things when I'm playing Batman. Also, are you gonna put a sight on your FAL or anything?
I thought about that, but I also don't want to mess up the handling. I want. Huh?
Handling doesn't really matter that much.
No, it probably doesn't, but I would want to like control where the bullets go when I wanted to shoot it. Even though it's not, even though it doesn't matter too much, but I just want to like get in control of the action when I start shooting.
Just pull down.
Pull down.
Yeah.
I asked Packard.
Again with the jump off the plane thing.
Maybe because I told him to do the exact same thing. Here's the difference.
I'm listening.
I don't think either of you survived. Oh, wait a minute. Guess what, Lucas?
Uh-oh.
Unless you already seen it, Badger just made a new video. Tomahawking spiders for trespassing. So before I get off, so I can actually let Rainbow Six Siege install, all I'm gonna say is, I bid you adieu.
Why do you sound like Omega from AEW?
I don't know.
Alright. See you, Brandon. Man, Sock, I think I got 3 more times trying to,
I hate you guys! I wanna squash you,
well, besides my nephew. I got 3 more tries. No, it's not the guards, it's the daggone SAM sites. I thought I took out some of them so I can spray down the daggone plants. Because this particular challenge up here, where I highlighted, you have to spray down the plants somewhere around La Llama, I believe, because they have some type of field, and from the left and right sides, SAM sites guarding the daggone plants, making it hard for you to spray them down. So it will probably take 2 people to take out the SAM site. One to take out the SAM sites. The other can go on the plane and try to spray down the plants. Or it could be like a 4-man team, which would make it a lot simpler and a lot easier to synchronize in taking out like at least a total of 4 SAM sites, and for one person to spray down the daggone plants. I've been doing this for about at least like 6, 7, 8, probably like between 6 or 7 times by now. Sam's. And why do I get the feeling you didn't hear a word I said, Sock? Oh. Oh, 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 okay, I'm sorry.
I asked the rebels to send over a vehicle for us.
I'm in second place. Let's
Why did they
go.
send the Oh boy. This daggone game here.
You barely even waste any. Okay. Who cares? I'm not gonna be in first place at anything. Not anymore. Why? Because you have more honey. Please, let's go before I make you into a beef sandwich. Guys, go, hurry up before I... At all, barely even school, and I have to do all this patch work. It's gonna take forever. To do this to get to Candyland, this is gonna take forever because after all, it's gonna take 1,000 years to find stuff. And it's gonna take this straight long. For like 500 hours. One more break, I'm gonna make you into a beef sandwich with some breaks on it, okay? You don't wanna break that much. Now you have the crown. This is gonna take forever. What did I do? You have to do a straight line. It's work.
Oh shoot. Ow. What?
These, at least you're getting to work.
Oh, you're gonna pay for this.
Dang it! Dang it! You know what that means? Oh yeah! Because I got so much fun. First I'm gonna waste it on my island. And then my upgrades. I'm wasting it too. Please get to work right now.
Oh my.
I'm
Oh
scared.
crud.
Christopher.
Oh.
Look at the ducks. There should be other ducks. It said, that was so funny. Quacky doo doo.
Hmm?
I know. Here. Let me go see.
Hemos enviado
Just
refuerzos a su
in
posición. Acaben con el enemigo.
Dang, she has so many eggs.
Frag out.
Lydia, pop this. I'm gonna help Lydia. Come on, Lydia. Lydia. Oh gosh. I'm gonna just go collect some flowers since I'm not feeling like going back to my base. Then coming back here. What the heck? Bruh! No, that is unfair. No. This is unfair. I'm losing this. No, this is unfair. This thing is unfair, man. I know! All I have is just a divine. No, what the heck? I know. Come on, man.
Ah, this freaking
She
challenge.
didn't get it. Literally, I got a legendary egg, and how did she not even? Oh, I have a common egg. Oh, dang it! I know, it looks so cool. B, why did you skip out on this thing? At least we can get a glimpse of what Candyland looks like. Right here, next to your base. Look at Lydia's bee. Look.
This is not Candyland, idiot.
Yes, it is. Right here. Right here.
This is not Candyland. This is Playland. Look.
Oh. Playland is on.
Unidad's going to pay.
Oh, wait.
They are going to pay. How they are going to pay?
Upgrade so bad. Okay, beehive 100. Let's go. Let's go, bees. Get to work now. I don't want you guys see. I don't want to see you going like. I don't care. Get up.
I got eyes on the
Hey, I
net
got a
gun
rare
on the
bee from
tango.
the base again.
The diversion is working.
But I got too many of these rare bees. I'm tired of these basic bees. I'm tired of these epic bees. I want a legendary egg or an enchanted bee. Thank you. Stop kicking bricks here. Go. Right now, Mystical Bee. What are you doing, Rare Bee? Go. Get to work. Nope.
There's my other problem.
Oh, what game do you want to play?
This game.
Those games are both stupid. The only game is not stupid is both Fine, this has to be stupid. Then I'll leave the game alone. CS Yeah, we're not playing bulked up, right?
Just no.
I got eyes on an air defense system.
If it's bulked up, we're not playing.
Why am I a VVP? Why am I a PvP?
PvP.
I see you.
The diversion is working. Thanks, Santa Blanca. I got eyes on an air defense system.
Why? I'm going to treasure, and I'm going to puzzle. Are you serious? But say my guy. I hate when you stop joining the game. No, because of you. I'm gonna hate that obby. It's too hard.
Got another tango.
I'm still at
The diversion is working. Santa Blanca.
Oh yeah! The red gas emeralds. I need to go to the red gas emeralds because I'm free! I'm representing right now, but I'm gonna represent you, free. Just gotta... Get back here, green gas emeralds! Like... Just gotta stop dangling in. Try to get this coin!
I got eyes on an air defense
Can
system.
you at least do Roblox?
The diversion is working. Thanks, Santa Blanca.
How am I climbing like this? This is so weird. I'm hanging up off the money. Better be good or John.
I got eyes on an air defense system.
You said that it will end in a few minutes. This is in like a few hours. Are you sick? Oh my gosh, bro. Stop copying me.
That is for real gonna be a problem.
Why you copying me?
You're copying me.
Why you copying me?
Why are you copying me?
What the hell? That's impossible. There is no freaking. Oh.
This game.
Man, this game here is about to get on my.
Got eyes on the air defense system.
Anyways, come on, let's go. See somebody over here? I don't know where you are, my God. Die! I just died by Alexa. I died by Alexa. I'm sniping her.
Oh, I really want to finish this challenge off.
Let's do some dusting.
So, yes! This game is so glitchy!
Ah! What? Come on.
Warehouse!
No. Come on. I hate the controls on this freaking plane. Oh.
Finally, alive for good.
Come on, man. Ah, two more. Oh, shoot. Youngin', I do hate the controls on this plane. Ah, two more. I am begging you.
Can you play something good like Face or something?
No.
Something good like Face
Come
or
on.
Zombie Rush or something.
Ooh, no. I really hate the controls on this plane.
No, you're not playing anything.
Thank you, Jesus.
Spray with pesticide. It'll destroy
Thank
the
you,
trees before
Jesus.
long.
Oh, come on.
What are you even playing? It better be a good game. Can you at least help me to find all the
What? Oh.
The Puff Girls and Superman and the weak guy and the one with the
Rick.
picture.
Now I know I'm crazy with this daggone plane.
Puff Girls, dump me down.
Get out! Get out!
Let's see if I
I just this game's about to trigger me. Oh my gosh.
Then stop streaming.
This game's about to trigger me because it wouldn't let me get out the daggone plane.
All you have to do is just leave the game. Just stop playing.
Unlike you, I don't rage quit.
I would be like, okay, I'm not playing. Bye, guys.
Yeah, there you go. That's called rage quitting.
No, it's not. John!
Do not hit this headset. Sheesh. Oh, so boy.
Hi, where are you? Where are you?
See, that's what you get for being silly. Silly boy. About to tie them legs up is what I'm about to do. Alright. Boy,
Huh?
Yeah.
Yes, I want power puff. I don't know where puff girls are.
You don't.
You have to find a way inside the secret room. Where even are you? Go where Buff Doge is. Go to Buff Doge. There's a new place. Buff Doge? No, you're not, because I'm here at Buff Doge. Get out of Buff Doge. Get out the door. And then we'll see who freezes.
I think I pretty much got one more thing to do.
What more?
It took me several tries, but I finally got that airplane challenge out of my way. Now all that's left is the animal thing.
I already got this one. Hi, I'm back. No, it's not. You're gonna trap me in there.
I forgot my Coca-Cola too.
Come inside me. Nice! That's what you get for trapping me. Now where is it? Where are you right now? Huh? I'm gonna die on purpose.
It is like 4M for me, emoji grinning squinting face, emoji loudly crying face.
I know. What up, Doc?
Katana.
Yeah, it took me several tries. To get that airplane challenge out of my way and out of my sight. The daggone Sam sites and the daggone Unidad.
Unidad? Who the heck is a Unidad?
Unidad. And to answer your question, nephew, they're kind of a private. They're kind of a private police force, nephew. This is why I don't drive for squat. God. And I'm about to go.
Donkey, where is Donkey?
Like literally.
Ah, you doggone driver.
And then I'll show you from the... Go! That looks fine! Bro, I used to... You don't!
you about to get lit up.
Okay, I'm coming. Stay there, even though you already have the skin. Why you want the VIP skin? Go where it says don't jump. I said go where don't. I told you to go to the VIP skin, and then I told you to go to no. I don't know. You wasted out of my time. You wasn't supposed to jump, but I want to see what's down there. You're not supposed to jump. Let's go back up. Broke your ankle symbol. Not over here. Know where it is. Go back up. Wait a minute. There's something over here. What are you doing? Stupid guy. What the heck? You wasn't. What even is this skin? It's Superman! Do you have the Benmore? Okay, go to spawn and let's see. There. Come on, do a more. I don't even know where some of them are. I don't know. Find the Ben skin over there, cause I got it.
You're freaking kidding me. These guys are still following me?
What did you type in?
I think I lost him.
Let me show you where Superman is. As I said, let me show you where. Let me show. You're the flying girl. You know how you say you're flying, but you're not really flying. Ah! I'm not really flying. Ah! Sugar crash. Sugar crash. Link. Where's Link, dude? Can you help me find Link? Me too.
Spotting another tango.
Yes, I'm doing it right now. Look at that! You see what I did? I got all the new skins. Look at that. I got no skins. Ah! I don't have this Link guy, and I don't have Powerpuff Girls.
Sin
do have
Elmas.
old skins. Look, get out of my head.
We need to find those animals before Sin Elms do.
Oh shoot! Oh, oh.
I'm being ghosted. I am leaving the game.
Let's kill those animals. The ones out of the box.
I am a sugar crush. Baby shark, baby shark, baby shark, baby shark. Yes, I have a sugar crush right now. I'm gonna join the rainbow right now. I have a sugar crush. Yeah, I just drank up a Coca-Cola. Yes, go. No. Because I drank too much soda. I drank too much Coca-Cola.
Nice.
You can even ask my uncle. Here, see what happened. See? Tell him why I have a sugar crush.
Cause he, not too close, nephew. He drunk too much of my Coca-Cola.
Told you. I did have a sugar crush. I don't have a sugar crush anymore.
Okay, just tag the animals with a beacon.
Great. We'll find them and extract them ASAP.
Nephew, stop bouncing up top. Stop bouncing on the bed.
When are you gonna be finished with your stream?
Well, that went daggone well. So I think now all that's left is the next area. Boy, you're messing up my bed too.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
You don't see anything.
And see to it I don't.
I don't have a sugar crush.
Well, too bad. If you didn't have
Oh, I broke my back. I cracked it.
Mm-hmm.
I cracked my back. That felt so good.
How did you crack your back, boy?
Because I went like this. It feels so good.
Alright, that's it. Straighten up the covers.
I don't even know how to. You have too much.
I have too much?
You have too much cover. When are you
Two
gonna
covers.
end this
Two covers is
stream?
not too much.
When are you gonna stream? Not. When are you not gonna stream? I'm getting that.
You're in real Santo Muerte territory now. Almost everyone you meet winds up in the same. So presume Arturo already knows you're there. And remember, we've information that one of his drivers boasted that Arturo personally couriered a delivery for El Invisible 2 weeks ago. Try to find out where that package got sent.
Profit on wheels, huh? I guess we're gonna have ourselves a meeting, and then we're probably gonna have our. We'll see.
Hold up. There's a weapons case here. This is a commendation. Looks like it came from a box of cereal, or the Air Force or something.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. I can put this to use.
Wow. What the heck? Oh boy. Looks like I'm gonna be in some type of territory.
Cousin, I am Arturo, leader of the Death Riders, and one of Santa Muerte's most humble servants. I know who you are, my friend. You have a reputation as a killer, a bringer of death who does not ask questions. I personally believe that the Holy Lady has sent you to us to help our cause. But first, I need you to demonstrate this wrath that brings you to such prominence. A rival organization, Los Sin Alma, has been causing us much trouble. It is time they were shown what happens to those without a soul. Take a vehicle, ride it to their camp and make a spectacular entrance, like an angel of death descending upon filthy apostates. Once you have done that, execute every motherfucking last one of them.
And it looks like our next adventure begins tomorrow.
Hey guys, it's my
You interrupt just one daggone time, and you can kiss your access to this room goodbye. You already had your fun. So this is going to conclude this this interesting stream that I had with both my nephew JP and Brandon and Sock. What time is it? We'll see what happens later on tonight with the second stream. But at this time, I'm not going to say my outro because I'm getting a wee bit tired. However, yes, nephew. Hold up. Oh, you're dead. Oh, he was definitely dead. Oh, man down. If you don't know how to straighten up the covers, you will now if you keep this up. Sit still. Alright, I gotta go officially. We'll see what happens on the second stream. I'll keep you posted if you followed me on Discord. And for those of you who are watching me from PlayStation to YouTube, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the discussions from the beginning all the way up to my pain and suffering of trying to complete this certain challenge of mine at what territory? What's that dude's name's territory? What's the dude's name? Eddie's territory. So now I'm on to this dude's territory, and it looked like it's going to be another one of those wild rides, just like this one. So we'll see what happens there. So until then, this is JadenX1 telling you to keep it locked right here on YouTube. And on behalf of me and my nephew, I will see you on the battlefield later on tonight. Hopefully, and if not, then it's going to be tomorrow, definitely. Yeah, but you messed up the covers, boy. Have a blessed day, and I'll see you later.